Assalamu alaikum, my young audience. We're in the holy month of Ramadan. We say Ramadan Kareem, which means blessed Ramadan to you. I hope you fast and enjoy the days. We'll have programs with you daily, inshallah. Our programs will include Quran recitation, Dua recitation, Nasheed or Kaswida, poems, stories, and many more. Join us and let's enjoy your reading. My brother and I will be hosting. Welcome.
Thank you.
Rashid, can you please recite a short surah for us?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر فصل لربك وانحر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أحسنت. Thank you.
MashaAllah. Thank you for that beautiful recitation, Rashid. So, do we have any callers?
Yes, we have a couple callers here on. I think earlier Mohsin joined and turned on his camera. But if anyone's ready, please turn on your camera
and unmute.
Assalamu alaikum, Mohsin.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today, Mohsin?
Good.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah Nas.
Surah Nas. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب بالناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنات والناس.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that recitation, Mohsin.
Thank you. Just a couple things. It's just min sharril waswasi. Make sure you stretch it out, yeah? And also min al jinnati. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Muslim. Thank you. Do we have any more callers here? And can I remind you that if you are here, we want to see the camera on. There's no camera off. We must see your camera on.
You can stand like this. Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Before you start, is it possible to turn your camera on?
How do I do?
Yes.
Yes, possible.
Yes, could you please turn your camera? Thank you very much. Thank you.
I have Rahma with me today.
But she doesn't want to be seen.
But she doesn't want to be seen.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No
That's
worries.
fine. What will you be reciting for us today, Sufyan?
I'll be reciting Ayatul Kursi.
Kursi. Bismillah.
Sit. Yeah. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات وما في الأرض ولا أوتيه حفظهما العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله السميع العليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله العظيم.
صدق الله العلي العظيم. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Thank you for that recitation, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Finished?
Yeah.
Finished. Yeah. We'll get
Okay,
Suleiman.
no worries. Oh, we have Suleiman next?
No.
Suleiman will come later. He's not around.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, inshallah. No worries. No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next, we have Hassan. Hassan, when you're ready, please turn your camera on and unmute.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
What would you like to recite for us today?
Al-Qariya.
Are you ready?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم القارية ما القارية وما أدراك ما القارية يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالإحن المنفوش فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية وأما من خفت موازينه فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Thank you for that recitation, Hassan.
Thank you for that recitation, Hassan. Thank you. I see there's one more caller here online. If you are ready, please unmute and turn your camera on. Assalamu alaikum. If you can hear me, please unmute. No? Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back to you, inshallah. And also, please don't forget, guys, that, please call in. You can recite whatever you want, whether it's Quran, Nasheeds, Hadith.
From Nahj al-Balagha. So the first saying is, knowledge is the best inheritance. Good manners are like new dresses, and to think properly is like a clear mirror. So what do you think about this saying, especially when he speaks about inheritance?
I mean, when it comes to inheritance is a very important thing. For example, I am a fan of cars. Let's say I'm a fan of cars. If my dad, for example, was to leave behind like a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Maserati, a very nice car, You know, if you was to leave me a car, I mean, it's nice and I'll be very happy, but would you rather have a car or have knowledge and use that knowledge to buy that car? You see? You know, if you have that knowledge, you can put in the work and you'll be able to buy a very nice car for yourself. So, you know, it's a very, very important saying that we really need to reflect on.
Exactly. And the second saying is, the consequence of fear is disappointment, and of bashfulness is frustration. Opportunity passes away like the cloud. Therefore make good use of opportunities. Have you ever missed an opportunity or know someone who has, and have they regretted it?
In terms of myself, I can't remember right now off the top of my head of a time when I missed a good opportunity. But I know many people have. I know many people who have. And, you know, as much as sometimes at the time it may be like you may not be thinking about it, but honestly, you know, when you get a good opportunity coming your way, you must take it, you must grab it, and you know, you must run to that opportunity, because these opportunities, they don't come back. You know, some of them, they don't come back, and when you've missed them, you could have regretted a great opportunity to do something good. You know, so off the top of my head, no, I can't think of a time, but you know, for all the viewers out there, if a good opportunity does come your way, you know, utilize the opportunity and really take it, you know, to do good things.
Exactly, don't miss out a good opportunity. And the third saying is, whenever a person conceals something in his heart, it may manifest itself through unintentional words from his words and in the expression of his face. So what can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so when it comes to, you know, expressions, you know, body language, your tone when you talk, all of these things are very, very important things that, you know, many people look out for. And, you know, with us youth, sometimes we make our body language very clear. You know, so if I'm upset, for example, at something, I'll show it, I'll have a very bad face on, I won't talk nicely. And, you know, stuff like this, they're very clear to see. So, you know, with body language and, you know, our tone, the way we talk, we need to be nice, you know. Even if you may not be happy with something, don't show it, you know. And, you know, at the end of the day, we'll learn, you know, more about this.
Exactly, always keep on a good face. And the fourth saying is, the doer of good is better than the good itself, and the doer of evil is worse than the evil itself. So what can you tell us about this?
Wait, so could you repeat that, sorry?
Sorry. The doer of good is better than the good itself, and the doer of evil is worse than the evil itself.
I think here it's probably better to look at intention. Let's come back to this one, okay? Because there's someone on the call. We have a caller live.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
My name is Fatima.
Fatima. How old are you, Fatima?
Baba, who's that?
How old are you?
I am 5.
5. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. What would you like to recite for us today?
Surah An-Nas.
Surah An-Nas.
Bismillah, when you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu birabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min sharril waswasil khannas, alladhi yuwaswisu fi suduri nas, minal jinnati wan nas.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Thank you very much.
Dua for going to bed.
And I'm going to recite the dua for going to bed.
Bismillah, when you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. اللهم أموت وأحيا وصل على محمد وآل محمد.
MashaAllah.
Thank you. In the morning.
And I'm going to recite the dua for waking up in the morning. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah الذي أحيانا بعد ما أماتنا وإليه النشور.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. MashaAllah. Thank you very much, Fatma.
Welcome.
The fourth saying is, the doer of good is better than the good itself, and the doer of evil is worse than the evil itself. What can the saying tell us?
With here, the do of good, is better than the good itself. Sometimes when we it's more of an intention thing, because for example, let's look at giving to charity. Some people, they may really have it in their heart that they want to give to charity, but for example, some people may be poor, they don't have money, and with these things, their intention, they had the right intention that they wanted to give back, but they couldn't give back. So, I think the intention of what you want to do is very important. Whether you've done it or not, let's look at the intention first. If you have the good intention, then you'll be rewarded for it. If you have a bad intention, then you know what will happen. I think we have someone else on the call here. I think I see someone else on the call. Let's go back here to Salam alaikum.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, very good, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Can I just ask you, is it possible to turn on your camera?
Yes, but you will see the face of Suleiman.
That is not an issue.
Okay, inshallah. Suleiman, come along. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Fine.
Alhamdulillah. What would you like to recite for us today?
I'll be reciting Dua and Faraj.
Dua Faraj. Bismillah. When you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma kulli waliyaka Hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa abadi fi hadhihi sa'a fi kulli sa'a waliyan وناصرا وميلا وعينا حتى تسكنه
وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
MashaAllah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else that would like to recite something for us? I see one more person has joined the call. If you're ready, please unmute yourself, turn on your camera, and let me know that you're ready. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, I said.
Ustad Khalid, I think there's someone else here on the call.
Good.
I'll just speak to them, and then inshallah, we'll come back to you, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
Good. Yeah.
What's your name? Can you hear me?
Good.
Hello?
Inshallah.
Okay. We'll come back to you.
The sayings of Imam Ali alayhi salam. The last and final saying is, the tongue is like a wild animal. If it's let loose, it may bite you. So, to control your tongue. So, what can we say about and how can we control our tongue?
Yeah, in terms of controlling your tongue and the caller's back. We'll answer this after. Alright.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
No problem. What's your name?
Ilham.
Ilham. How old are you, Ilham?
Alaikum salam.
How old are you?
10.
10 years old. Sorry, before we continue, if there's anyone else that's unmuted here in the call, can you just please mute yourself just as we can hear it playing back? So, Ilham, what would you like to recite for us today?
Surah Ma'un.
Surah Ma'un. Bismillah, when you're ready.
Surah Ma'un. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Thank you very much. Is there anyone else?
It was out.
No.
It was out. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ilham. I see one more person on the call. If you're ready, we have literally 1 minute left. If you're ready, please unmute yourself. No? Okay, we'll come back to you. All right, then let's continue.
If it's let loose, it may bite you, so we should control our tongues. And so, how can we control our tongues?
Yeah, with controlling your tongue, one thing we need to always make sure is that I think even before we even said anything, we need to think about what we want to say, because sometimes, people, they talk without thinking. Some people, they just talk for the fun of it. So we need to, really ensure that first we think a lot about what we want to say, and then once we've thought about what we want to say, if we want to talk, let's talk, but let's not talk too much. We can talk normally, we can, but let's not talk too much, and let's also, we're thinking about what we want to say. Always be thinking what you want to say when you're talking, and you'll be okay.
Thank you for that. Unfortunately, we've reached the end of the show. Thank you so much for being with us today. Jazakumullah. Thank you to all who have recited. Keep coming again. Inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow at 7:45 p.m. Please tune in, stay safe. But before we finish, let's recite Dua al-Faraj.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Once again, thank you to everyone that tuned in. Inshallah, we'll be back tomorrow. Please ensure that you turn on your cameras and you unmute. And inshallah, we'll be happy to hear your voices. Now, inshallah, we'll welcome Sheikh Ayub, but on another stream, inshallah. So this one will end, and then we'll start another stream, inshallah, where we'll welcome the great Sheikh Ayub. Please don't forget to send in your questions if you have any questions to the number that will be down below. And inshallah, we'll be back with Sheikh Ayub. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.